Out of 8.26 million high school athletes, only about 6 to 7% make it to college sports. You beat the odds, now don't blow it. Degree first, NIL is income, taxes are real, one long video, 1 hour, 1 week of content. Let's get it. Football don't last forever. I was cut 4 days before Christmas. The first time I made money online was $9.99 online sale. The moment it clicked, the proof beat the hype. You know what I'm saying? I'm a linebacker. One habit that still runs my life: film study, first strike, consistent reps. That'll lead you a long way, man, in life. Those are just some prompts. But let's get into it, man. I'm going to tell you, only 7% make college sports. Here's how not to blow it. Let's get it. Talent got you in. Money, time, and bad decisions can get you out. You're going to deal with class, lifts, travel, pressure. Everybody wants a piece of your fame. Treat yourself like a business. Degree plan, tax plan, content plan. One long video weekly, 1 hour, 1 week of content. Route every post to one page. Brand grows, deals get smarter. You graduate with options. Now believe me, I've been around a person, teammates, had all the talent in the world, but they didn't have no discipline, no systems, no consistency. And guess what? A person like me made it to the NFL, and guess what? They didn't make it. They didn't even graduate college. They had no plans. Who knows what they doing with their life? So don't be that guy with all the talent in the world, but no system, no structure, no discipline, and you fall off the face of the earth, and people just talking about you. What a person, you did what I'm saying. Where you sit in the numbers. 8.26 million high school sport participants in 2024 and 2025. Where you sitting at 8 million? Here's the NCAA methodology. Only 6 to 7% of high school athletes compete at NCAA schools. Translation: 93% don't make it. You wear, act like it. D3 don't allow no athletic scholarships, but D3 athletes can still do NIL. D1 and D2 can award athletic aid. You understand? You rare. What rare actually means, like you be on campus. Now among the students, you're going to be rare because, like we said, people probably paid, but only 6 to 7% are going to play in college. So you're going to be on campus, people going to look up to you, people going to be your fans, they going to come to the games and cheer you on all the time. But when you get into that football or whatever sports team you play for, you got to think everybody was good. Coaches are looking for talent, you know what I'm saying? Like what you did in high school, you cleaned the slate. Now when you in college, everybody was good. Everybody was all state. Everybody was all American. Everybody was a big dog where they came from. Now it's time to clean that slate, forget about high school and start over, because you're not going to be treated rare when you get into that. Your freshman year, to get into that team locker room, you got to start over from scratch. Nobody knows what you did. Nobody cares about what you did in the past. So you got to turn it back up, prove yourself all over again, start back from the bottom, and work yourself up. You did. Reality by division. NIL exists across D1, D2, D3, NIA, JUCO. Market dollars heavily concentrate into Division I, especially football and basketball. Estimates suggest roughly 20% of Division I athletes have signed at least one NIL deal. Participation appears much lower in D2 and D3. Don't assume a check. Go out and earn a check. Collectives drive a big slice of the market. D1 captures the overwhelming share of the competition. So what this is telling me, most people don't get an NIL deal, you understand me? So only look like the D1 powered conferences is really getting it in football and basketball for the most part. This is all the more reason to start your own content, start your own brand, and really build a brand that you can get paid for while you're doing the thing that you love. You know what I'm saying? You got to turn yourself into a business at an early stage. Early and early. We're seeing kids become millionaires and billionaires already off of AI content and just being their self online. You dig what I'm saying? You got to treat the NIL. Don't think you rich. You got to pay taxes. You got to learn how to do it. You got to treat this like a business. Treat it like a salary. You know what I'm saying? Don't blow it all. I see these kids all the time buying Hellcats, Benz. They get the chains. They got all the designer clothes. Like, you just speeding the process of going broke. You understand me? Not, you know what I'm saying? Because let's say you do get your NIL for 4 years. and then you don't go to the NFL. And the NFL. How are you going to sustain your lifestyle? You making more money at 18, 19, 21, 22 than most people make all their lives. So if you blow that cash in 4 years, you know it's not going. What job is going to pay you that? You 9 times out of 10, if you're playing football, you're not about to be a doctor or a lawyer or accountant or fintech. You doing something where you can get by. So that's why it's important to make your money work for you, build a brand, get known, learn business, be known for something other than football, or teach people how to do what you do at the best and get paid for it. You understand me? The first time a simple video or post turned into a real opportunity for me, it was just talking about trucks. I didn't know how many people were interested in trucks. I was just talking about what I do every day. Start making sales, $9.99, courses, mentorship, booking calls. People want to work with me, so don't take it for granted. You have a lot of wealth of knowledge in you. You can teach a lot of people. They want to learn. Teach your life like a business. You are your first business. Manage yourself like a business. You understand me? So money, taxes, entity is taxable income. Cash, merch, gift cards. Track it, report it, pay it. Hey, be smart with your money. You understand me? Just do your research. I know a lot of y'all probably got agents, all these NFL, NIL. Make sure you with somebody, a good accountant that's really putting you first and educating you on what you need to be doing with your money. Yeah, it's good to be some cars and clothes. I'm not saying don't treat yourself to some good things, but put most of the money up. Learn to pay taxes, which you're going to have to. Save it for a rainy day. You dig what I'm saying? Save some for a rainy day. Make some investments, get the right people around you. That's all I'm going to say. Get the right people around you. Open you up a separate account. Save 30%, 40% from each NIL deposit for taxes. Consider LLC if bills are reoccurring. Hire a real CPA. That's what I'm telling you. The people around you, it's going to be a lot of people around you with their hands out, telling you should do this, telling you should do that. You need to get a real trusted circle around you. Don't take no advice from nobody who is not where you want to be or in a position like you in life. Don't take no advice from bad people. Many NIL deals are short term. Read the deliverables, usage rights, and the termination before you flex. You understand me? The dumbest purchase I almost made and the discipline that stopped it. I didn't really make that many dumb purchases when I got money. I bought like clothes, small stuff. I knew I didn't sign I knew I wasn't making millions, you understand me? So I already knew like how money worked, you know what I'm saying? When I was coming out of college, like I didn't think I made it. I just bought like clothes and a little type stuff. You dig what I'm saying? So yeah, one red flag to never sign. I would just sign a year at a time. Don't sign a multiple year deal, because what if you go out there and play good and then now you trying to renegotiate your contract? No, I would just sign 1 year. I don't know what, 6 months or whatever the season contracts. I wouldn't sign multiple years due to play for performance. You understand me? So don't try to get nobody who jamming you into signing a multiple year deal. Just take your time with it. Take it a year at a time and go from there. Student athletes means student first. Grades and you miss the field. You did what I'm saying? I done met so many great athletes that didn't get their grades right, and it got them kicked out of school. It got them put out of school. It set them back. And they really lost out on their career. You got to think, when you go into college, you're still a student. You still got to do your homework. You got to do some tests. You got to go to class. You got to make it happen. Graduation success at D1 hovers around the 90% mark. Be in that number. This day and age, I think they make it super easy. They get y'all tutors. They get y'all online classes. They let y'all practice in the morning, and you got all the afternoon to go to class and do whatever you want to do. You dig what I'm saying? So be in that 90% of success mark that graduates, gets your degree. If you don't got the chance to go to the NFL, I'm saying, but try to do your classwork, try to graduate in 4 years, get in, get out. Before that, if you can, because a lot of people get to go to summer school. You are all year round, so try to graduate early. Pick a ROI major. You dig what I'm saying? Business is possible. I would tell anybody to be some kind of business major, marketing, business, management, something like that. You already are a business, so manage yourself. If you don't want to be a doctor, a lawyer, all that crazy stuff, at least do business. Pair classes with what you're already building. So I'm teaching you social media, marketing, content creation. You need to take communications classes, the editor classes, the media classes. You're going to be talking, you're going to be interviewing with these ESPNs and these sports shows. So I was business, marketing, supply chain, management, all those kind of classes to go with the business that you're already building, especially if you're getting a big check in this. And definitely the media training. That way, if you're doing that, you can find you a cameraman. You can find you a video editor in these things to do your content for you, and you can bargain it out and work with your classmates. Make sure you know how to get to class. You dig what I'm saying? Get to class, be there, show up. Also, 3 networking classes weekly with professors, alumni, local founders, your classmate. Network. You sit next to in these classrooms, your professor, talk to them about life, meet the alumni, shake hands, ask what they doing. If you got any rich donor, billionaire, ask to meet these people. Tell them to teach you business. Reach out to the local businessmen and founders in the community. See if they want to do deals with you. See if you could bring some value to them, and they will do value to you. Ask how to start businesses. Ask how to, you know what I'm saying? Don't just think about football all the time, even though that's what you do. You're a student first, but network, meet people, shake hands, kiss babies, and try to make it happen. You dig what I'm saying? Turn class projects into content and offers. Do your classwork. You know, document how to project, how you're going to do this. Show kids how to balance your heavy schedule, working out, going to practice, going to class. You know what I'm saying? Managing your health, managing your nutrition. People would love to learn the discipline of what you have. You dig what I'm saying? So pay attention. The mentor or the professor who shifted my life by thinking about my money and my brand. I'm going to say I had a lot, man, along the way. Dallas Joseph, he definitely taught me how to think about money. CFO, shout out to Big Dallas. I had Eric Westmoreland. He was one of my coaches in high school. He just taught me to be a professional and always carry myself like such. Tony Brown, he told me to watch my company. He taught me about money and, you know, just makes with whatever we doing. I had a lot. Terry Philpott just taught me how to be a professional in the work world, in the corporate America. Robbie Cornelius taught me how to really do this online and build a business online and make money online and really shift my mindset. So learn from older people, learn from other people's experiences, and just really stay locked in, man. You're a student first, get that degree, pick a major that really relates to what you're trying to do. Yeah, you dig, let's get it. Brand system, while you play, 1 hour a week, you dig. Record on your off day. On whatever day you off, don't got no football practice, don't nothing to yourself, record, shoot content, edit, document, whatever you need to do on that off day. Or you could do it all week, you know what I'm saying, and put it together on your off day. Or you could hire a cameraman or link up with a classmate that's a cameraman, record some content, get them to do it and put it together and package for you and put it together as a business. That's what the business owner, I would say. From that long video, make you reels. Each clip stands alone. Schedule it across YouTube, IG, all the social media platforms where you want it at. Your first 3 lines, your promise, and send them to a page, offer some traffic, whatever you want. Post a weekly result. You dig what I'm saying? Before, after, DMs, testimonials, blur the names. Track 3 numbers, 30-second retention, saves, clicks to your page. Schedule, you know what I'm saying, your exact shoot windows around classes, lifts, the first proof screenshot that you'll show you know what I'm saying? So schedule this around your off day, but I would say if you're busy, this is where the networking comes in. Go into those media classes. I'm sure there's a lot of kids that do videos and all that around college campus. I would collab with one of those guys. Tell them, hey, catch me doing a workout, catch me studying, catch me at football practice, just catch me a day in the life, and put a product on it. You can really do it. You don't have to do this heavy lifting by yourself. Find somebody, collaborate, split the profit. Everybody eats. Build you a team, building your media team brand. Find people that will help you. People want to help you along your journey, so make it happen. You're proof. You got to teach while you play. Monetize your lane. You dig what I'm saying? You're the proof. Teach what you do 1 hour a week. Whether it's how you balance your schedule, how you eat clean, how you lift, how you maintain focus during the sports and still do all your schoolwork, your grades, your practices, and make all the stuff on time. You dig what I'm saying? Examples, position clinics. Whatever position you are, teach people how to play your position in sports. Speed and recovery routines. What do you do to get faster, train? You know what I'm saying? What you do to stay in tip-top shape. And also, how do you recover? Do you hit the ice bath? Do you eat clean? Do you get massages? Do you stretch? Do you go to yoga? What it is you do to keep your body in tip-top shape. You know what I'm saying? Teach people. People want to learn how to be world-class athletes. Fitness industry is huge. Also, film study and breakdowns. Take people into the film room with you, what you're looking at from your position in your sports, what you're looking at, how to play the game. Teach people to see the game through the eye of your lens. Think about it. That's all like Tom Brady or Tony Romo, Peyton Manning, all these people who now used to play. Now they're announcing the games and teaching the game. They're just teaching the game through their lens, how they see the game. So do that. People would love to see film study breakdowns with you. Recruiting question and answers. What was the recruiting process like you when you went to college? How was it? How did you make your decision? What did you make your decisions based off of? How to prepare for a college visit? What is a recruiting visit? Do they come to your house? What to do when you get on campus and go to a college campus? What to expect? All this, people want to know how to do all this kind of stuff because they've never did it before. Also, time management, especially for freshmen. What are you doing to manage your time, making sure you in all these places at one time? This is a big, you know what I'm saying, process change from high school to college. You on your own, you're not there to chaperone you and babysit you. You on your own. If you wake up late, guess whose fault it is? Yours. If you don't go to class, guess whose fault it is? Yours. If you miss sign-in, study halls, get bad grades, guess who it is? It's all your fault. Can't nobody save you. You got to kind of have some of them self-drive to yourself to want to get to these classes, grades, workouts, all this type of stuff on time. So make sure you where you're supposed to be at all times and doing the right thing. Package it. You can have weekend clinics where you know what I'm saying, kids doing things, teaching people on your off day. Like I said, digital guides, teach people how to do this. A boot camp, 4-week boot camps on how to do it in the off season. A paid community where people can get access to you. You know what I'm saying? Also, I see a lot of people, a lot of NFL athletes, they have their own podcast now. As soon as the game or the season or practice over, they get online and talk and do their podcast all during the season. So if an NFL athlete has the time to get on there and do this social media brand and stuff, I'm sure y'all go to parties, y'all do all this kind of stuff. You do have time to shoot content, document your life, or at least hire somebody to do it for you. You understand me? So that's it. The first lesson, let's see, what's the first thing you could do to help a high school kid immediately? I would definitely what to expect in college schedule. You know what I'm saying? I would break down the hours of what they got to expect, what practices they got to be at, what do they have to do. I would make a guide and a template of mindset you have to be to transition from high school to college and be successful and do it at a high level. So that's an easy guide, an ebook, a digital book. You could even do online meeting with them once a week. Hey, I'm going to do a week boot camp to get you ready from, you know what I'm saying, high school to dig what I'm saying. So it's plenty of ways to monetize. Use ChatGPT, ask it to come up with some packages for you to monetize your brand easily. Yeah. Red flags that can train athletes. Spending NIL like a salary. Hey, pace yourself. You dig what I'm saying? No tax planning, no financial planning. The IRS don't care about your highlights. I'm telling you. They'll send you a big tax bill with no hesitation. 6 months bad deals with bad exit language. You dig what I'm saying? Buying the image before building infrastructure. It's cool to buy you some nice stuff. I ain't saying don't, but don't blow all on that. Family pressure, spending your future. Hey, don't let your family or your friends guilt trip you in spending all your money. You're the one who worked hard for that money. Put it up. Don't try to save nobody. Make it last for you and build business. A lot of people gonna come to you with their hand out, looking for handouts and favors and thinking you owe them. You don't owe nothing. You dig what I'm saying? So that's it. Definitely. So yeah, protect your times. A lot of people gonna come out the woodworks trying to be your friend in there. Read the room. Hey, make sure you join the People First Collective. We'll build your system around your schedule. One long video, 1 hour a week, 1 week of content. We got templates, weekly calls, cameraman checklists, and the results wall that book deals. You dig what I'm saying? I learned how to do all this. Link in description. Learn the first comment, man. Like, comment, subscribe, all that. Y'all tap in with me. We'll get you right. Done with you, done on the Wi-Fi. I can do anything in person I can do. Let's get it.